Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is some house cleaning and get rid of these lines up here. Sure, those levels pertain. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So one of the newest areas of resistance is right here at $5.55. But a near term level of resistance is right here, basically the top portion of this little miniature move right here around $5.45, give or take. But you can see on the nice little bounce here that occurred, that is right where the bounce ultimately did run out of steam. And the price, it tried several times there, but could never quite push through. And then eventually the price, rolled back over. So that'll be that near-term level. So in other words, before you start talking about doing battle with 555 and breaking above that area, the price first needs to prove itself in the near term, and I'm quantifying prove itself as getting back up above 545. So those will be the couple areas of resistance. Now, the one interesting dynamic, and this doesn't necessarily mean well, it for sure doesn't mean it's the bottom, but it's at least logical to wonder, hey, maybe the bulls are, taking shape and some sort of bigger move is going to occur to the upside, because there was this nice little miniature uptrending trend line that was put into place over the course of the day. Again, does this mean that a bounce is for sure going to occur? No, there's no such thing as a for sure in the market. But is it at least rational? Is it at least logical to think that a bounce could happen? Yeah, at this point, given the price did start to put in some higher bases, that could very well be the case. And again, circling back, if this is the start of something bigger, or if the price is going to at least try to bounce, then again, yeah, 545 and those 555, those initial areas to keep an eye on. In the event the price does not bounce and it breaks down below that trend line, then the must-hold level of support is down there at 527, and there's nothing fancy behind that other than the fact that that is where the bleeding finally stopped during that downwards move right there. But as of right now, interesting setup. We'll see if this little uptrending trend line is any sort of leading indicator or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.